Hello and welcome to this part of our course about technology and aging. Lesson 4 is dedicated to understand main advantages of using assistive technologies. Through real testimonies of users benefit from their use. In this section, we are going to see 2 testimonies about potential of technology for daily life activities. This video shows a pilot that took place in Ohio. The pilot combines Samsung Gear S2 smartwatch and Samsung's SmartThings connected home technology. This solution enables older adults to operate lights, locks, thermostats, televisions, and other appliances with a flick of their wrist. Let's see the whole video.
Population aging truly is the mega trend of our time. No other force is likely to shape the health of our economy as the irreversible rate at which the world's population is aging.
As we age, sometimes simple things can become difficult. As we think about these challenges, one can lose confidence in your ability to be able to live independently.
The fundamental desire that we see in our community is the need to stay independent as possible, as well as possible, and age as respectfully as possible.
The pilot is an opportunity for us to deploy the smartwatch in a setting where seniors are residing and allowing them to be able to better control their home environment.
With each one of our users, they get a Samsung Gear S2, as well as a SmartThings smart home system. So we bring those to their home, combine them using our software platform so that they can control their devices on a daily basis. So sensors, lights, locks, to be able to be controlled just using hand gestures that are very simple and easy to learn. And on top of that, they're able to communicate with their care providers in the morning or in times of need, but also be monitored on a daily basis in real time to determine what their well-being is.
I think it will really help us and keep people in their places they're living now, and we all want to stay where we are living now. It's hard to believe the technology.
Turn your bedroom light off and on. You can turn the outside lights on and off for security purposes. Lock or unlock the front door. Turn your temperature up and down in your furnace without having to get up and rolling over and doing it. I can see where it's so useful that it's beyond imagination.
The smartwatch itself has an ability to send out a predefined text message on an SOS, whereby your family, your friends, maybe even your caregivers get that alert that says, hey, I'm in trouble.
I don't worry as much about Bill because if something would happen or anything, he's got his watch on and he'll be able to contact people.
Much of the care that's provided can only be done by humans, but at the same time, technology can be helpful in terms of monitoring, connecting patients with doctors, connecting older adults with their loved ones to ensure that they're well taken care of and they're staying active and independent at home.
Connectivity leads to connectedness, which then ultimately leads to greater engagement with one's health, the feeling of security, belonging, which will ultimately lead to better outcomes.
This video shows a short introduction about what telehealth is. Let's see it.
If you or someone you know has a long-term health condition like heart failure, lung disease or diabetes, it can have a big impact on your life. Living with illness is never easy. You can lose confidence, get anxious and feel low. It can be particularly hard to deal with unexpected changes in your condition and difficult for the people around you too. Fortunately, there are things that can help you manage these conditions and feel more secure. We call these things telehealth, and they can take away some of the worry. There are gadgets for taking vital signs such as blood pressure, pulse, weight, oxygen levels, and blood glucose. And you can use these gadgets with or without the help of the person who takes care of you. for example a family member. Information from the gadgets is sent to your TV or tablet computer, which is set up to monitor and display your readings. This allows you to watch information videos and take part in questionnaires about your health in a personalised plan. All this information from the gadgets, the quizzes and the videos is then monitored daily by our healthcare professionals. We call these people the Hub. The Hub is more than just a simple monitoring service. The people here can look at your data and see if your readings go outside your agreed limits or if you're struggling in other ways. If there are any concerns, they'll contact you or the people looking after you, working with you and your carers, such as your community matron or GP, to give you the best support and advice to manage your condition, so you can take control and live a more safe and independent life at home. Remember though, this doesn't replace emergency services. It may be that you're able to be a bit more active or get out and about a little more. And this in turn might mean you're less likely to need emergency hospital treatment. Here's how to get started with telehealth. Talk to your healthcare professional and agree that this is something for you. If it is, one of our engineers will come round to install.
In this case, the video shows a short introduction about what telecare is. Let's see it.
There are times in your home when you might want things to happen automatically. You might want a light to come on when you get out of bed. Or when you open a door, you may want an audio reminder, like don't forget to take your keys. You might also want to let someone know that you need help. The term telecare is used to describe this system, which uses sensors linked to a special telephone. It can greatly benefit individuals and the family and carers who support them by giving them reassurance and peace of mind. So why might you need help? You may have fallen and need assistance, or require medical attention but cannot get to the phone. Or you may simply feel anxious and need some additional support. There are a range of ways you can call for help. For instance, pressing a pendant, pressing a button on a watch, or a wall-mounted button. The special phone attaches to a standard phone line. If you need help, this can connect you with the My Telecare helpline or nominated friends or family members. So how does it work? When the button is pressed, it sends a radio message to the lifeline, which then dials and alerts your chosen contact or contacts that you need help. There are different types of telecare devices, as well as telecare devices you press, like the pendant, watch or wall-mounted button mentioned earlier. There are sensors that can automatically detect risks, like smoke, flood, gas or carbon monoxide. Sensors that can detect doors being opened, and sensors to monitor personal risks, such as detecting a fall or a seizure during the night. There are even gadgets that can remind you to take medication and alert someone if you forget. You could be alerted by a pager, a flashing beacon, or even a vibrating pillow device. These sensors are designed to be discreet, enabling you to live as independently and safely as possible, whilst knowing that you have a safety net that should something happen, help is on its way if that is the response you want. There are also increasing opportunities to link telecare into other devices, such as voice prompts and lights. Access to telecare is usually through the NHS or social care. But as technology improves and gets more cost-effective, it's increasingly available on the high street. If you think that telecare could support you or somebody that you know, contact the My Telecare advice line
If you want to deeper in these concepts, here you have some links to other videos with more testimonies. I recommend you take some time to watch all videos, since all tell interesting and educational stories. Hope you found these videos interesting. Thanks for your attention.